In 1989, a company called Broderbund wanted to make an accessory for the Nintendo Entertainment System, but they didn't want to just make a standard controller. Oh no. They wanted to make a controller that doesn't require you to press buttons. Introducing the Nintendo Uforce. Broderbund already made some games before the device, but they were only educational games. So it was very surprising to see the company make an accessory instead of use a educational game. The U-Force works by sensors on the power field. Yes, that red and black space is called a power field, that you would move your hands over to control games instead of using a regular controller. The only problem? It didn't work very well. The device was confusing and wasn't nearly fast enough or capable enough to play fast-paced action games, so it failed. Critics all hated the device, saying it was difficult to use and didn't work properly. And the device is only in the hands of collectors like me. I'm Retro Collector, and today we're going to take a look at the Nintendo U-Force and see if it's really bad as people say it was. Guys, I know a lot of y'all in the comments are going to be saying that the U-Force wasn't the first NES peripheral that you could use that would allow you to do motion-controlled gaming. But that is not true. This was the first one to come out that would let you do this. The one that y'all are probably thinking of is the Power Glove. This thing was the second. They both came out in the exact same year, so I'll give y'all that. That's true. But this was not the first. This was the second. This came out earlier and wasn't as popular. So just saying, that's not true if you think the Power Glove was. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I have chosen a selection of games to play, and we're going to test them out with the U-Force. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the games, and we're going to get started. Today in this video, we are going to be playing all 5 of these classic Nintendo Black Box NES games, in order from Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros, Excitebike, Kung Fu, and Donkey Kong. All these games should be compatible, and the U-Force seems to work well for the classic games, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Guys, I can't record me playing with the U-Force, but I will show you the gameplay. I love the controls in this one. I think this one does work. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm not even touching the controller, so I like this. I haven't even played much with it yet, but I really like it so far. It's so fun. I don't care what people say about it, I love it. I'm not even touching a controller, it's so cool. I know, it feels like a Kinect from the 1980s. Pretty much what it is. Oh, sweet, okay. Please. Okay, so that's enough of that. I just wanted to show you the basics of how well the U-Force actually works with games. So we're going to go on to the next game, which would be Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Well, it's actually just Super Mario Bros. Okay, so now we're gonna play Super Mario Bros. Sorry, I think I said that weird. Super Mario Bros. So, I don't know why the camera looks so weird right now. The image looks so weird. Oh wow, that looks super weird. Okay. I'll just keep it at that. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the power, the Uforce. Sorry, I'm so used to using the power glove. Okay, here we go. So I think the controls are nice so far. They're kind of tricky, and the jumping is a little bit off than I expected, but it's working. It's working as I would expect. So I mean, I can't give it anything bad for that. You do have to run, and then you have to jump if you want to get the big jumps, like right here. It's gonna be tricky, and it's gonna take practice, but once you get it, it's really, really fun. I can't even get over that. I'm only going to show you one on this, if I can even get to the end of the level. This thing is, like, really tricky. And the controls, I mean, you know, I'm not even playing with anything in my hands, so you gotta cut me some slack. It's actually really responsive, and I like it. It's not going to be for every game. You can't really go up and down very well, but other than that, it's a great controller, and I think more people should get into it. You just have to give it practice and time. Don't just always hate on the stuff that you don't know how to use immediately, you know? Kind of like how I like the power glove. Anyways, next we're going to go to the next game, which is Excitebike. Here we go, Excitebike. I've never played it with this before, so I'm excited. But I'm gonna be I'm gonna look so bad if I don't do good on this. Cause I mean the first track should be easy. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. I know I'm going, and I don't know what else. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I don't know how to move up and down. I don't know if you can control that. Oh, I know. I'm just putting my hands out like a steering wheel and controlling it like that, I guess. And it kind of works. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this kind of works, but it's really weird that it does work. Because I'm like holding my hands out like I'm holding a steering wheel. Or something like that. And somehow it does the functions I'm telling it to do like a steering wheel. But never mind, now it's not. It doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't know what I'm doing. Some games work and some games don't, but this one definitely not. There's that quality there. Okay. That was okay, but not the best. I have to figure out the controls. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go on to Kung Fu now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play Kung Fu. I have to get the controls ready on the switches. I think I have it, so I'm gonna change the brightness on this so you can see it better. Okay. Whoa. I actually love this one, actually. The controls on this are nice. Hold up. I'm gonna switch up the controls to upright laptop version, because this... I don't know. I've never done this before. Okay, I'm gonna just go back to normal. I'm not doing very good at this. I mean, jumping was a useless function in this, so might as well not do it anyways. Oh, never mind. The knives. No wonder. Okay, Kung Fu's a hard game, so that doesn't count, because that was a good game, and the controls are nice. So, that counts as a game that's going on the good list, but, you know what, never mind. That should go on the games that won't work as well, Uforce list at the end, because this one just doesn't seem to have a good enough control, and I can't figure out what to do, you know? So, I'll have to practice. I might have to practice with it, but now we're gonna do Donkey Kong. Okay, so the last game we're gonna play now is Donkey Kong. This one is gonna be very tricky because you can't go up or down the ladders very well with the Uforce, so I don't know how well this will work. I'm gonna figure it out though, and it might be hard, it might be easy, I don't know. Whoa, hold up. Okay, that did not work. I messed with the controls for a second, so I'm sorry. That doesn't count. But this does. This is the controls. And they don't work very well. They do go left and right, and jumping works, but yeah, can't go up the ladders. So this one gets a let's see, a 3 out of 10, because you can move up, left, right, and you can jump. So, yay for those 3 things. You can't do anything else. You're just gonna keep dying. So, this game will give you excitement with a regular controller or a power glove, but the Uforce just isn't able to do this stuff. So, other than that, this is a great game, and even if you can't do it on the Uforce, I recommend it just cause. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the ending results, and that'll be today's video. These 2 games, Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros., those 2 have passed as great games, and they're fun to play. These 3 games, they did not pass because they're difficult to try and play, or they're just too hard in general as games to try with motion controls. Now, I think Excitebike was the closest to getting up to these 2, so I'm going to move it upwards as saying it's halfway, half and half, 50-50% chance of being an enjoyable game with the Uforce. So, these 2 games, though, they're really difficult to try and play. Donkey Kong, you can't really go up the ladders, so that's a problem. The other games, though, these are really fun, and I recommend the Uforce if you want a good challenge. You won't, like the advertisement says, you won't get it immediately, and it's not going to be easy, but once you get it, it's a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it. It is so cool how you can just move your hands around and play a game. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.